Genesis 28. So we're just going to wait for a minute for people to come in. I'm going a little bit early because I'm a little bit tired and thought, why not go ahead and get this out of the way? So I am enjoying reading a chapter of the Bible every night. I think it's makes things more interesting. So, but once we hit a minute here and people start to come in, we'll start to read. But I know Genesis, I think it only has 50 chapters. So once we get done with Genesis, we'll move on to the next book in the Bible. But as of right now, there's a lot of stories just in Genesis. It's really amazing how many stories there are just in one chapter or one book of the Bible. So here we go we're getting ready to start. All right, here we go. Genesis 28. So Isaac called for Jacob and blessed him and commanded him, do not marry Canaanite women. Go at once to Paddan Aram, to the house of your mother's father, Bethuel. Take a wife for yourself there from among daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. May God Almighty bless you and make you fruitful and increase in your numbers until you become a community of people. May he give you and your descendants the blessing given to Abraham, so that you may take possession of the land where you now live as an alien, the land God gave to Abraham. Then Isaac sent Jacob on his way, and he went to Paddan Aram, to Laban, son of Bethuel, the Aramean, the brother of Rebekah, who was the mother of Jacob and Esau. Now Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob and had sent him to Paddan Aram to take a wife from there, and that when he blessed him he commanded him, do not marry a Canaanite woman, and that Jacob had obeyed his father and mother and had gone to Paddan Aram. Esau then realized how displeased the Canaanite women were to his father Isaac. So he went to Ishmael and married Mahalath, the sister of Nebaioth and daughter of Ishmael, son of Abraham, in addition to wives he had already had. So Jacob starts a family. Jacob's dream at Bethel. Jacob left Beersheba and set off for Haran. When he reached a certain place, he stopped for the night because the sun had set. Taking one of the stones there, he put it under his head and laid down to sleep. He had a dream which he saw a stairway resting on the earth with its top reaching the heaven, and the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. There above it stood the Lord, and he said, I am the Lord, the God of your father Abraham and the God of Isaac. I will give you and your descendants the land on which you are lying. Your descendants will be like the dust of the earth, and you will spread out to the west and the east, to the north and the south. All people on earth will be blessed through you and your offspring. I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. When Jacob awoke from his sleep, he thought, surely the Lord is in this place, and I was not aware of it. He was afraid and said, how awesome is this place? This is none other than the house of God. This is the gate of heaven. Early the next morning, Jacob took the stone he had placed under his head and set it up as a pillar and poured oil on top of it. He called that place Bethel, though the city used to be called Luz. Then Jacob made a vow, saying, if God will be with me and will watch over me on this journey I am taking, and will give me food to eat and clothes to wear, so that I return safely to my father's house, then the Lord will be my God. And this stone that I have set up as a pillar will be God's house. And of all that you give me, I will give you a tenth. So there you go. That was Genesis 28. So tomorrow will be Genesis 29. I hope you come back to join me, which is Jacob arrives in Padan Aram. So this is, if you don't know, this is just a commitment I made to reading one chapter a night. And I felt like live streaming helped me keep to that commitment. So thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you guys come back tomorrow for Genesis 29. We'll see you later. See you, Kevin.